Now let's talk about the Konstantinovka direction. During the previous 24 hours, the Minister of Defense of the Russian Federation telling the truth shocked everybody who follows the special military operation, because according to the Minister of Defense, the Russians managed to establish complete control over the settlement by the name of Klynove. This is the situation by the end of the 30th of November, and this is the situation by the end of the 1st of December. So the Russians stated today that as a result of offensive operation, the armed force of the Russian Federation managed to capture the settlement of Klynove. Saying the truth, I don't understand, and probably nobody knows how exactly the Russians managed to do this. Let's take this article. Let's take a look at this article. So the Russians wrote the following: units of the Southern Group of Forces advance into the Ukrainian armed forces defenses. So this is the key, let's say, sentence, key words: deep into, and took under control the village of Klynove. So the Russians are trying to tell us that most likely due to some collapse of defense, the Russians managed to outflank the settlement of Vyrolyubovka. Maybe the Russians managed to outflank the settlements of Popasne and Bezemenne, and to capture the village of Klynove, and without entering the villages of Vyrolyubovka and other different villages in this area. So based on the report of the Minister of Defense, we adjusted the map, and if this information is correct, if this information is true, then most likely Ukraine and the defense and the contingent of the armed forces of Ukraine of the city of Konstantinovka enters the hardest period of time, because from these positions most likely Russians will be able to cut supply and support of Ukrainian forces and Ukrainian contingent on the Russian side of the railways. We are talking about these positions, and Ukrainians at the end would be forced to fall back from this area without showing any resistance.